All right. All right, I think that's it, right? That is it. If you can absolutely hear me, please type yes on the chat. I think you can, right? I'm sorry. I only have one screen right now. Still traveling through Bali, and I forgot my extra screen, my travel screen at home. And no, I haven't bought another one. So what's up? Let's give everybody a welcome. An amazing welcome for everybody. So can you hear me or not? Let's give everybody a welcome. I think so, right? So I'm gonna have to put my microphone all the way up here. Right, so I'm gonna wait for a few minutes. Until then, yeah, I'm gonna talk about how I created this strategy. So, this is my invention. This came from my fucking head. I shit you not. I knew what I wanted to do, right? I knew what I wanted to do, and you know what? Probably I'll just go big here. Yeah, I'll go big here whilst we wait. So, yeah, I knew what I wanted to do, guys, and what I want to accomplish, right? I um, I noticed that whenever a market is trending, right? Hold on. I noticed whenever a market is trending, the next day it trends very sharply in the same direction, right? But it was it was super hard actually to find the correct spot to get my entries with a good risk to reward ratio. But I wanted to grasp on that volatility, right? On that trending market. I wanted to monetize on that. So I started experimenting. Really? You can't hear me? Can't hear me? 1 2 1 2. I think so. 1 2. Right on that trending market. Yeah, you can. All right, maybe the chat is lagging a little bit. So, what I wanted to create was, yeah, I am showing the strategy, mate. I am showing the strategy. I'm just talking about what I am or how I got here, right? It took me, so I really wanted, or I really knew what I wanted to do. And I started to, to test. I had a gross, not a gross, but one idea of what I wanted or how I wanted to develop. So I started, testing indicators, forward testing them because I think that forward testing a system is far, far, far superior. So yeah, it was a trial and error, and it took me about 15 to 18 months to optimize. And since I've launched it, 40 people have joined. And not only that, mate, but it has been, for example, this side of the screen, we don't use it anymore with the F1 strategy. I have been optimizing it and will continue to optimize it with my F1 strategy traders. So why don't we go ahead and talk about the strategy? That's what you are all here for, right? How many of you are there? 22, that's fine. All right, so this is the basic strategy, mate. So the strategy only works on trending markets. The idea behind this strategy is to monetize on trending markets by spotting the correct, the correct entry point. Now, I'm gonna start by showing you incorrect entry points. This is crude oil, guys. This is crude oil. So, for example, this particular day, you might have noticed that the previous day was a very strong day, right? So, with the F1 strategy, what we want to do is monetize on that strength. This square is hello, Raquel Mendy. This square is one trading day. This one trading day. Here's another trading day, etc. So, I'm gonna hide this for a second. Boom. So, yeah. I mean, and if you notice, if I go if I zoom in, and if you notice, I mean, what I'm talking about is what I noticed, right? I noticed that after a very strong day, uh, normally a second very strong day occurs, a third, and possibly a fourth. Now that's a stretch. Hello, I open an account. Well, email support, mate. Oh yeah, I mean the F1 strategy is not available with an AvaTrade funding. That's only lifetime access to my VIP groups. This is a product. This is a different product. This is a full strategy where you could get access to my F1 strategy chat. I sell this for 599 pounds, but I'm gonna show you how it works right now, right? You're not going to get it for free. So if you think you're getting it for free, this is not the place for you. But I am really going to show you how it works, right? So this is what I noticed, right? That very strong trending markets could be traded the next day. But as you notice here, right, it's very hard to pinpoint the correct entry point, right? So I started to develop this strategy towards the Asian session, then the London session, then the New York session, and everything didn't work, right? Because I've always got stopped out because it was really, really hard to predict the structured lows. For example, if I were to get long here at this breakout, which stops at this lows at the previous at the previous structured lows, I would have gotten stopped out just watch, price hit my ultimate targets right here. This is the cool thing about the F1 strategy too, that it gives you everything that you need. It's a semi-automated system that I developed and I have back tested and forward tested, and it is profitable. If you trade it correctly. That's why I have the F1 strategy chat room, because that's where you ask me all the fucking questions you need. Answers to, in order to trade it optimally. So I told you, I started, thinking, how the hell am I going to pinpoint this exact moment in price action? And then I noticed that what I needed was a volatility indicator, right? A volatility indicator, right? An oscillator. And here's a very cool thing. How many of you are here? Yeah, 21, that's fine. So this is a cool thing that I'm going to give you for free too, that a lot of you use, and if not most of you use oscillators the wrong way, right? Most of you use oscillators for areas of oversold and areas of overbought to get buy and sell signals. That is the wrong fucking way to use an oscillator. This is not a volatility indicator. I'm sorry. This is a momentum indicator. Yeah. So what oscillators actually do, they indicate you the momentum in the market, right? And that's why an oscillator can stay overbought for a long period of time in an uptrending market, and can stay oversold for a long period of time in an downtrending market. Now we use this oscillator with the F1 strategy to pinpoint the exact moment where we are going to get the momentum to the upside. As you can see, we use true divergence, what I call true divergence. And true divergence is given you by the instruments in the F1 strategy. Thank you for the effort you make for us. I'm in the VIP group and I'm happy with you. Respect. Thank you, my friend. Hey, can I screenshot this for I'll do it later for for marketing purposes. I'll do it if you say it's okay, right? So I use true divergence, right? Because I noticed that on a very strong market, on a very strong up market, right? Oscillators can remain overbought for a long period of time. So my idea was always to trade with the trend, right? Always to trade with the trend, and in an uptrend. getting in on the exact momentum that we are going to get that momentum to the upside. And that's what the F1 strategy does. Right here, you can see that I got in at the exact momentum where where buyers jumped in into this market. Yes, I got in a little early yesterday, but because I wasn't in front of my charts, right? But most of my F1 strategy traders got 1 hour out of this, right? And the cool thing is that also, I told them that yeah, I was having dinner with my wife yesterday. That's why, yeah, I'm in Bali right now, and that's why I actually got filled while I was here. Whilst I was here, right? But the cool thing is that, for example, Luta Pemba is the newest F1 strategy member, and he already won strategy group a few weeks ago. So, any questions? If you have any questions about the strategy, go ahead, shoot it on the chat. Because if you don't ask me anything, I'll assume that you know everything that I'm talking about, and I'm just going to move forward, right? Now, again, true divergence, very important for the F1 strategy. Just have a look at this. Now, if I were to trade this breakout right here, I would have gotten stopped out right before the move. So, I'm going to delete all the drawings here, and I'm going to show you again why true divergence is so important. It pinpoints the exact momentum where we should get long. And don't worry, if you stay until the end, I am going to share all of my F1 strategy trades for today. This one yield 2R. Now, the F1 strategy comes with all these indicators, right? And it comes with this oscillator and these lines. The green lines are the targets, and most likely the orange lines are going to be your stop losses lines. Very often. So true divergence is at the heart of this strategy, right? Because it, I mean, war. Just imagine trading this breakout without the entire strategy. Just imagine this. Just imagine trading this breakout without the entire strategy, placing your stop losses below the structured low, right? Just getting spiked out, or getting in fact as stop hunted just before you get that big spike up. That's why I developed this strategy. I trade it every day. It's a very live part of what I do every day. How many of you are here? 120. I'm sorry. So this is what the strategy looks like. Please, any questions? I am going to go right now through my F1 strategy chart just to look at what we have before the London Open. All right, which is in about 45 minutes. Now, the F1 strategy is $599. It is a one-time payment, guys. You only paid once, and you get lifetime access to me and my F1 strategy chat, and you get lifetime access to all of my lessons, right? That are pinned here. Now, if you use the code Orlando40, you get 40%. Let's have a look. Orlando 40. Boom, apply. And yeah, sure I can. Oh, the coupon has expired. Don't worry. I'll have the coupon working for you in a bit. But yeah, I can show gold. This is my setup for today. That's another one. Sure, man. Just have a look at this. Boom. There you go. Nothing. Boom. True divergence. Bam. Ram it. Here. Nothing. Boom. Everybody got stopped out. Boom. True divergence. Ram it. That's how we do it. And right now, what do you know? Gold is printing true divergence. Or not. Let's have a look at this, because this is quite interesting. So we do have the daily lows here with today's lows. Boom, true divergence. There you go. Boom. We have true divergence, my friends, printed in gold. So this is a very, very good spot to get involved long. Now the entry is a little bit tricky since the London session hasn't opened yet, right? We never enter at market. We never enter at market. You know what? I'm going to do this all right now. No, actually, I'm gonna do it later. So we never enter at market. Why? Because if you notice, yesterday's crude oil, right? So this was yesterday's crude oil. Yeah, yesterday's crude oil, right? We didn't have true divergence printed just yet, so it was a little bit aggressive. But the cool thing is that my entry is always above, this line right here, also given by the F1 strategy. So you can play with your stop loss positioning. So my initial stop loss was here, but because I wasn't involved in the market yet, I was able to put my stop losses to below the actual low that printed that true divergence. Actually, I do believe that we had true divergence, but this might happen from time to time. But the only thing that you can do is just move your stops lower, only if you haven't been triggered, because if you have been triggered, do always follow your fucking plan. But if you haven't been triggered, what I do is I just move my stop losses lower. I see if the risk to reward makes sense to me, right? And I just cut my size to fit my um to fit um my what? My risk, right? So, are there other payments other than credit card, PayPal, or cryptocurrency? Because I don't have a credit card. Most certainly, yes, man. Because this is a one-time payment. It's not a recurrent payment. So, yeah, yeah. I most definitely, you can buy it, right? You can buy it with PayPal or crypto. The only products that we can sell you other than credit card or debit card is lifetime memberships and the F1 strategy because it's a one-time payment. So when we sell a recurrent product, right, it needs to go through the recurrent processor because we don't do everything manually. That would be crazy, right? But yes, just email support. Just wait until the webinar is over and give me 10 minutes and then email support about paying with PayPal or crypto for the F1 strategy, and they will sort you out. So going to gold today, printing true divergence, right? I am not going to place my my buy limits just yet. Just by looking at this market, we can actually dip lower. You can tell me this indicator you use as it is called? No, man. That's the whole idea of me selling you my strategy. I mean, listen, guy. This took me 15 months of my life, right? Of non-stop work. I mean, my wife is here. You can ask her. I mean, creating a strategy from scratch and creating a profitable strategy is a ton of work. So no, I'm not gonna give it for free, but I give it at a discounted price because I believe that there is a ton of money to be made by trading this strategy optimally every single day. Now, you need to understand that this is a strategy that works for trending markets only. So if markets are choppy, you are not, I mean, you might get some F1 strategy trades, but you most definitely will be stopped out. Now, the pound USD. Let's have a look at the pound USD. The pound USD printed the lows right here. So I'm just waiting for true divergence. So what I do and what I dig about what's going on with the pound versus the US dollar is, one, we are holding above that moving average. That's not as important in this strategy, right? But this is a cool thing. But what I dig about is this tiny fucking range. This is yummy. Why? Because and this is another thing. Because if if uh, if uh, if my oscillator prints true divergence with this low whilst price stays within this range, this is an A plus F1 strategy setup, and we will be making a ton of money here on a 2.75 R. Also, don't expect to have 17 R trades here with this strategy. We don't trade like that. We trade very safely. We don't use tight stop 2 pip stop losses. No, we trade very safely. That's what makes this strategy so amazing, guys. So let's go through. All right, so I do have my pound US dollar as a breakout. Yep, very hot right now. GBP yen. Same story. I could trade both of them using the F1 strategy. Euro USD, same thing. I mean, the Euro USD, as you can see, price can, the oscillator can remain overbought for a long period of time on a very strong bullish market. So be careful with that, right? Don't use overbought and oversold, on your oscillator as trading signals. Don't do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna scratch this right now because this is absolutely horrible F1 strategy wise. It's very probable that it's not going to print true divergence. Now, this works extremely well in crypto markets, right? I have been back testing it and forward testing it, I'm sorry, on Bitcoin, and it works. I mean, when Bitcoin is trending, this strategy works like a charm, right? Gold and silver, already told you, this is very good. Silver printing, very nice true divergence. Actually, both of them are going to be great F1 strategy setups. Yeah, I only trade 2 trades per day, so I have to be very picky on which one I choose when the markets are running strong like gold and silver, right? Most likely we'll be trading gold instead of silver. This is silver nonetheless. Yeah, most likely we'll be trading silver and not gold. Has a much better setup. Just have a look at all of this true divergence that silver has printed, and every time it has shot up. I mean, this is beautiful. Now, have a look at this. This is another thing that I'm telling you, right? So, true divergence from the day before. Boom, here we have true divergence right here. So if you were to buy here, you would be holding through a ton of choppy market and possibly getting out because of emotional trading, right? I mean, I don't know who can hold a trade through these choppy markets just to miss the entire move up, right? So that's a cool thing about this strategy. Now, how many of you are there? 18? Awesome. Thank you for staking with me, guys. I am going to send, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 F1 strategy setups per week, but that's not going to show you the power of this strategy, right? We trade every day. I don't think I'm gonna say. I mean, we made money yesterday on crude oil. Again, I took profits a little early because I was out. But yeah, my team did, close at a full 1 hour. Let's have a look at some U.S. dollar. Remember, we do have unemployment claims today, and here is an example of when not to trade the F1 strategy. On choppy markets, you never trade this strategy. This is a trending market strategy only. So, for example, at the beginning of the year, I think it was February, there were 2 weeks where we did not trade, or we not put a single trade using the F1 strategy because the markets were so sketchy. But then when the markets start trending, boom, you get massive explosive moves like the one we are going to trade today in silver. Right, US dollar, Canadian dollar, that was the choppy ass market that we just saw. Horrible. Euro yen, again, euro yen, not printing true divergence yet, but this is an example. All right, so this is an example of how to trade outside of a range. Right here, this was absolutely garbage price action. But now that we have that break to the upside, right, the Japanese yen dropping, right, breaking with the lows, the probability of price continuing higher the next couple of days, today and tomorrow, is quite high. So today and tomorrow we are going to get some very good Japanese yen trades in our F1 strategy, etc. So any questions, guys? So this is exactly how we trade the strategy. This is what I want to show you. The link to pay for it is right here if you want, right? If you want to buy into the strategy, it's a one-time payment. Again, boom, there you go. you are more than welcome. And you know what? You get lifetime access to the chat, and this is the cool thing. I mean, it's not like the VIP group. This is a chat room where you can chat with me every single day, right? Everything that says F1 Strategy Chat, that's me, mates. That is me. And then Michael is our he's very good. He's the one. He's the first person that bought the strategy, and he is now my junior trader. Hey, I'm gonna give him my heart. I like him. So here's my junior trader. He trades the strategy optimally, and he is very good. So yeah, we have a very good group of people there. Again, if you're into making money with other like-minded traders, that is what we do on the F1 Strategy Group. If not, I mean, I think that's okay. Um, you have the link there to buy into a strategy. I'm going to Watcher, you were asking me about PayPal or crypto. So wait 10 minutes to send the email to support, and they will sort you out. I'll escalate that immediately. Again, guys, I'm Orlando, the head trader here at Learn to Trade. I put a ton of effort into what I do, and I appreciate you being here. If you have any more questions about the strategy, go ahead and email support. I'm never going to be available for a chat. The only way that you are going to be able to talk to me directly is through here, right, on one of my live shows, or through the F1 Strategy Group. That's the only way. So if you ever have someone saying it's me, messaging you on TikTok, on WhatsApp, on Telegram, I don't think WhatsApp is possible, Telegram or Instagram, that is not me, right? I'm never going to message you. So thanks again for being here, guys, and I'll see you later.